And welcome back, everybody. We're doing War of the Walkers today. It's going to be our new 7 Days to Die series. It's a mod. It's going to be a fun mod to play with. I think y'all enjoy it a lot. I'm certainly enjoying it a little bit, poking around, but I haven't really gotten into it that far. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. This is just a thank you message. I've started a game in a world called WOTW, War of the Walkers, and yeah, so that's a thank you message. And then this one is saying the class paper, you can learn your first class, etc. They did shorten the quest line apparently. So we're just going to get into this. I'm going to start getting the basics of survival right away. Chrysanthemum. I don't need that, but I'll get it anyway. Get some wood there. We'll get some basic resources here. And then we will go ahead and craft this bedroll, so we can get that quest out of the way. I'm just going to follow their quest line for now. I also really want to settle down quickly, I've decided, because I really don't know what I'm doing with this mod, and even though I'm sure some of it's the same, I really want to get settled down so I can figure it out in a safe environment, you know, get geared up and figure out what's optimal and kind of figure it out. So let's go ahead and make that bedroll, and just keep getting a few more. I need a couple more stone. And I'll definitely want some of this corn, maybe a little cotton as well. And goldenrod, why not? Seems like they've upped, oh, and definitely yucca. I feel like they've upped the numbers of resources that spawn. Okay. So that's enough for an axe, so let's go ahead and make, well, let's go ahead and do the bedroll real quick first. I'll pick that right back up because I don't want it there. Alright, it's doing stuff behind the scenes. It's adding journal entries for different things, and I'm just gathering resources here. What I really need are feathers. Okay, and then it says place this starter crate, so this thing that it gave me. And it gave me these tools. Okay, scrap iron shovel, scrap iron axe, so I don't even have to make an axe, that's cool. I guess I can, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. They gave me some basic resources again, a little bit more food and water, that's nice. And this thing called a class paper. I'll have to check out that. I don't really understand. I think there's like a different system for, as part of the quest line, it's like for class development or something, so we'll have to figure that out. It says locate the trader. Okay, do I have a map indicator? There's a city down there. But I really kind of want something a little out of the city, I think, because I feel like it's going to be pretty tough if I go into the city directly. Although I do like the idea of having a lot of resources from the city close by. Maybe there'll be a point of interest between here and the city that I can exploit. It does turn into that winter escape. Maybe I should make some clothes. Can I still do the plant fiber clothes? Yeah. So we'll do a set of these. A lot more queue space there. I'm definitely going to grab all the corn and yucca I see on the way. Well, unfortunately I don't really see that many points of interest between here and the town. So I may just have to make my way to a building on the outskirts of town, I guess. Some of that cotton. Looks to be a pretty big town as I get a little closer here. can wear my clothes here, just to kind of have some very rudimentary protection from the elements. A lot of these rocks that are, you know, lead, charcoal, iron rocks, and nitrite powder. Athletics level 2. But there's these little saplings too. So like the forest must have like a script to grow the forest or something. I don't know. And there's a lot more of these nodes I've noticed. So this iron node, for example. So I just got a bunch. Well, I would get a bunch of iron if I had a pickaxe on those. A lot more stones. Not seeing very many birds' nests. Maybe that's just me, but I think maybe by comparison they didn't up the number of birds' nests. I'm gonna make a club. Okay, for some reason that's white, but I can't make it. So I'll just do a regular club. Okay, well, at least I feel like I have some very basic protection now. Okay, well, here's the town. I'm very curious to see all the points of interest. Here's a walker. Let's maybe take him out, see if he's got anything useful. It's the farmer. He's aggressive. Oh, and it's a blue one. That's scary. Yeah, he's very aggressive. That's a different farmer model than the one that I thought it was. Looks to be a new model of zombie for this mod. I got stuck on a rock there. That's dangerous. It's a good thing he wasn't attacking me right when I got stuck. Oh, I got stuck there. Okay, let's get him. Probably should be a little bit more thoughtful about which zombies I take on. This guy's tough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I killed him. He did a number on me, though. Frozen Larry. Okay, well, I got 2 feathers off of Larry. That was so worth it. So I don't know. It said I was scratched or bitten, but it didn't say I was infected. So I'm not sure if there's like a different, like more nuanced way of doing the infections in this. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my bandages. And that should patch me up a little bit. A lot of plastic for some reason. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, oh, there's another Larry. I don't want to deal with him, especially without a bow. If I had a bow, I'd think about it, but I don't have a bow. I have 0, count them, 0 arrows. I have 2 feathers. Just gonna grab these tree stumps. I don't know what's the deal with the bird's nest. Maybe they, maybe there's certain biomes without bird's nests, you know? Okay, well, some interesting points of interest in here for sure, but I feel a little overwhelmed. There's the jail, county jail, that's new. You know, that's custom made. Here's a bird's nest. With no feathers in it, Jesus. I wonder how many of the vanilla points of interest are kept. I mean, surely some. This is cool. Wait, that must be something else. This is the county jail. Probably a pretty secure building, to be honest. Maybe I should make this my base. Yeah, these look like very strong blocks on the outside. Okay, let me put this down. Probably should have done that when I was about to die from that other zombie. I guess I'll make a couple arrows. What a joke. And I guess I'll just pop this guy with the club. Fortunately, this one's a little easier than the other one, I have the feeling. Did they redo his face? I'm not sure. Okay. This is such a weird setup for a jail. You wouldn't have a jail where the very first room you walk into is the visitor room. That's just bad design for a jail. There we go. Better club there. Go ahead and scrap that and that. The water as well. See if we can learn anything here. We have very low skills, so very low scavenging. Athletics magazine. That'll increase my athletics by 1. Not a very good item, but not bad. Let's do this class paper thing. What can we be? We can be a tradesman. Okay, these are the different classes. Well, this is tempting. I'm going to do tradesman. I'm not sure what any of these do, but this one just seems like it might be a good one. A versatile one. Okay, now what do I do? It doesn't... Oh, I guess I have to read that. Okay. I get some unique items to be in this class. That's cool. And now it's going to give me a quest, it looks like it kind of implies. Oh, this is like breaking through a safe. Too bad I can't keep this door. Although when I broke that door open, it let me keep the door, strangely enough. Maybe that's just a change in how they're doing it. But the door is really the only viable way to get back there. But I like this base. I like this as a base a lot. It's so secure. I think I'll just go ahead and break through this door real quick. I also wonder whether you can learn other classes after you get your main class. By the way, I thought it was going to give me a quest for that class thing. I guess it wants me to locate the trader first. Is there... Let me just see if I can find this guy on the map. Okay, he's north, so that's not too far. So maybe it's 11:47. I do have time to go up there today, but maybe I should just find some storage container and put my excess items in there and then bop up to him. So far, very minimal zombie presence in this building too, which is a little bit surprising. Can't remember. No. I need to get some clay for that forge. As well, so I can do that while I'm out and about. This is my scrap iron axe. It looks like a stone axe, to be honest. But we're almost through this door, so we're doing well. I wonder if that audio, is that too loud? I'll just pop that down just a hair. Immunity system level 0 reached. I don't know what that means. We'll have to figure that out. There's also a little skull with 2 next to it. Is that like how many lives I have or something? That'd be a good addition to the game, actually, is giving yourself a set number of lives. Holy shit. Well, that's layer 1. I guess I'm going to come back and do that. The rest of that after we go visit the trader. I'm going to use this weathered backpack as a temporary place to put a few items. I'll take the rest, I guess. Okay. So let me just mark that. Well, I've got my bed down, so that, okay, I know exactly how to get back. Alright, so I want to go north. Definitely want to find arrow feathers on the way. So I want to be next to the wilderness. Either way, there's a lumberjack. I don't necessarily want to mess with the lumberjack right now. There's a car. Let's check this out. If I had a wrench, I'd start going for it. We did get chainsaw parts. That's alright. I think that's going to be good for my character. Did I just hear a landmine go off? I'm not sure. Again, very, very few bird's nests. I don't see any in this little patch. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a landmine. Speaking of landmine, this guy might get it. Oh man. I think she's gonna step on a landmine. Or maybe not. Oh, there's a dead rabbit. See if I can get anything from it here. I would like a bone so I can make a shiv. Didn't even get a bone. I got a hide and red meat. I guess they're differentiating meat now. There's a junkyard for cars. These are all good things, by the way. These are all good areas for resources. Oh shit, that was... I almost picked up that landmine, man. I almost died there, in other words. That was a close call. The trader's up here somewhere, so let's go around the lumberjack. Grab this hay bale. There's definitely zombies in there. If I really wanted to be clever, I'd lead this guy into a landmine. Boy, they're all blue. Is that because it's a frozen environment? This club is better, so hopefully I'll get a little bit more productive hits with it. One issue is that, well, there's no rocks to make me get caught up on. But these zombies do seem to be taking a lot of hits, and it's very dangerous, because one wrong move on my end, like that, and I get hit, and I could die, Okay, and I died. So, yeah, exactly. I got stuck behind a car rather than a rock. Fortunately, my bedroll is down, and I gotta be careful, because if there are a finite number of lives, then I'm in trouble. Alright, we'll spawn back on the bed here. Well, I have no idea what that sound is. It almost sounds like gunshots, but it was a weird sound. I'm just going to ignore it. Move on. Okay, so let's grab our backpack real quick, and then we'll proceed to the trader, hopefully finding feathers on the way. I guess I could trade some things for feathers if they're selling any. I'm not sure if they'll be selling any or not. I could lead this guy right into these landmines here. I think that's what I'll do. That other lumberjack might be more of an issue. But that one should blow up. See if I can get this guy to do the same thing. Yep, okay, that one blew up. Let me see if I can get this guy to blow up real quick. Ooh, that's interesting. That looks like a bunker, yeah. Alright, this should get him. Maybe. Well, he seems to have lost interest in me. That's fine, too. Ooh, look at that. That might be something for my class. Or maybe that's how somebody who took a different class would be able to enter into a second class or whatever. A lot of these garbage piles. And these appear to be blueberries, or possibly I think they're blueberries. Yep. So I'll just grab a bunch of these. It's good enough. And then we'll get our stuff here. And then we'll put our clothes back on. Get our tools back in our places here. Okay, back in the game. I've already got corn, so I don't really need those. Alright, back to pursuing the trader. Let's check this out. Yeah, I really should try to maybe level up my scavenging at some point. Man, though, the lack of feathers. I don't like that particular change. I don't know what the deal is, but maybe this biome just doesn't have a lot of feathers. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool that they make you kind of survive in different ways depending on your surroundings. I like that idea. It's just, if I don't have feathers, what's the alternative? Club warfare? That ain't a good idea at this stage in the game. And ooh, look at that beautiful well, it's not beautiful, but it's different texture. Let me put it that way. So much to explore here. I'm very excited to do so eventually. But in the meantime, we're just trying to get to the trader. So I'm going to keep going in that direction. That's neat. Not sure what that is, but it's cool. Another wild blueberry there. Okay, we got a lumberjack. Gonna kind of steer clear of him. Grab some resources from these tree stumps, though. Goodness me, the lack of feathers is killing me. And I did find one bird's nest, and it had... Oh, okay. Not sure what that's about. Did I do something? I think there was like an error in the code or something. It popped up, but I have no idea what it was. Maybe it was a world gen issue. Maybe there's going to be a bug in the world gen. Who knows? Getting close to the trader. We're also getting a new biome coming in here, so hopefully there'll be some feathers in this new biome. That would be amazing. Maybe I'll grab a seed from these trees here. If I could find a baby tree, it would be better. And there's a weak zombie. Let me just kill her. Get a little experience out of the deal. Oh, that's actually something you can pick up now? Oh, it's just decorative, okay. A couple of them. Okay, well, there we go. The zombie strengths and you know, the hard ones and the easy ones are so distinct now in this mod. It's very different than the vanilla game. Glad to see we have some folks watching. Thanks for joining. This is the War of the Walkers mod, so it's, you know, beefed up. Oops, okay. Here we are in the trader, so that completes that quest. And let's loot this guy first. I love looting the trader and then selling him his own things. I guess I'll get all the corn that I can. Okay, so, okay, this guy has a cement mixer, nice, workbench, appear to be functional. Wish I could pick that up, but I can't. Destroyed forage, some nails, cool, and lockers. Oh, nice, a garden hoe, I could use that. Probably should scrap some, well, we'll get to it. Iron arrow. So now I have 4 arrows total. Hunting knife book, I'll read that. And surprisingly, no clothes in the locker. What I could really use is a cooking pot. A couple seeds, it looks like. They must have added those recipes. I'm not sure what the difference between that and like a normal seed is. Let me scrap that. I was watching, oh, I can't do that. I can't scrap my chairs there. Let me check up here. Okay, chemistry station. Nothing in it. It's a destroyed station. And access to there. Is that all the further it goes up? Yeah. Okay. So that's good enough. I think that's pretty much all we can loot. Unless there's something in the campfire. No. I do need a cooking pot, so I would consider buying one.
Well, if you got money, I guess I can stand your smell.
Surprised I'm not leveling up in bartering yet. Seeing what all I can sell here. Nah, keep that. Could sell some of those, but probably not going to get a lot out of that. What about that? I could sell that and get a decent... Yeah, let's do that, because then I can maybe buy something useful. He doesn't have a cooking pot. What about feathers? He does have feathers. Okay, so I bought 25 feathers, basically.
No refunds. Deal's done. Now beat it, fucker.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Trader. I appreciate your thoughtful wisdom, as always. Alright, now we're going to head back down south, with the caveat that now that we're in this wooded biome, I'm going to be looking for feathers galore as well. Why don't I head down this way, try to catch as much of this biome as I can. And I'm just kind of, yeah, here we go. Okay, nothing in that one. I'm just getting shit on for luck with these feathers. What was that? Okay, so stones. And we're now level 2 finally. Okay, so that seemed like it took longer than usual. And let me get a tree, a seed here. Oh, you know what? That little thing in the upper left corner that, hey Ronnie, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Sorry, I had to do something there. Okay, so now we have a maple seed or whatever, so we have a little bit of diversity with trees. But let's kind of stick to the edge of this biome as long as we can, realistically. And we're trying to find birds' nests. I'll take tree stumps as well. I don't know if I'm just not seeing them or what, but... just doesn't seem like there's a lot of birds' nests. Oh my god, there's a giant wolf. That could have been bad. I would have kept going in that direction without looking. Alright. Back on the hunt for birds' nests. Doesn't seem to be any increase in birds' nests in this biome compared to the woodland or the winter biome. I mean, it's probably not enough data to conclude that, but it's just how it feels, you know. Maybe it's the game trying to promote more guns by decreasing the availability of arrows. And again, it could be a biome thing too, and this maybe just isn't the good bird's nest biome. Although that seems unlikely that two biomes that are somewhat different would have that same issue. Let me see if I can get some clay here. It's 20. Let me have a drink of water and a bite to eat. I felt like selling my food at the time of that trader was the right thing to do, but I'm slightly concerned now that I might run low on food at some point here. Just get enough clay to make some forged iron in a forge once I get enough other materials for that forge. You need, you know, I'd say about 100, 150. Somewhere in that range. 106. Let's just get another, one more voxel worth of clay here. And one more. Let's do one more. Okay. And then we'll just keep looking for bird's nests. We are on the map here. We probably need to turn south. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. I hate to leave the woodland, but it needs to be done. And we'll still look for bird's nests even though we're in the winter zone. What's that? These are just houses. They're gated houses, so like they would make good bases as well. It's neat that there's a little walkway between them. Is this like a gated community? It's kind of cool. It's like a compound almost. Like maybe a cult lives here. There's a vulture. Speaking of feathers. Let me just pop in here, see what they got to offer in the cult complex. These are such cool points of interest. Boy, that vulture almost got me. Did you see that? I think I saw like that wing really brushed up against me. There's a couple torches. I probably should be more careful here. Okay, so this is just, oh, that's nice. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay, scrap those, scrap that. Okay, get that cooking pot. We definitely need that. And that's a fully intact forge. I'll just eat that. And my scavenging's up to level 3. Okay, cool. Let's get this leather here. Okay. So that's just a tiny little house. I'm guessing this is much the same. It looks like a blacksmith. That's cool. This is a really cool build here. It's definitely a blacksmith. And it's got like a little cooling basin down there. So that's really cool. I like that. Not sure what like real world setting this would be, but definitely gonna exploit it for resources while I have just a second. Yeast. Well, I really don't have room in my inventory. Guess I could make that into cloth. That wouldn't do anything for me. I feel like I should get the yeast though, so let's get rid of that. So scrap the hubcap there. And I think after this I'll just head home because I'm running low on inventory. Boy, there's not a lot in these cupboards, are there? Hopefully I'm definitely improving my scavenging skills, but still. I'm hoping for something more. Okay, continuing south, this way. And back on the hunt for birds' nests. Well, the drought continues as zombies converge on my position. I'll just keep walking. It is 7:30 p.m. in the game, and thus we have to be mindful of that, and probably, you know, think about settling in for the night here soon. Oh, there's some feathers. They're just not in a bird's nest, but that's okay. It's ironic that I have to find feathers in rubbish piles rather than bird's nests. Well, it's not ironic, it's just weird. But, oh yeah, there's more. Again, I'll do what I gotta do. So now I'm actually getting a decent number of arrows. I'll have 37 here in a minute. Be nice if I could get that to be over 50. There's a bird's nest. Lots of honey too, in case I do get infected. There we go. So that'll be 59 arrows. And we're almost back home. A Crack-a-Book, that would be a good place to hit up. That looks like a custom-made one. A library. Library bookstore combo, maybe? Thought that was a bird's nest for a second. Okay, and so that's that building there. So right next to where we are settling in. I don't quite have enough to make a forge because I don't have a second short iron pipe. I arguably could have made one in one of those other forges, but I didn't think to do so. Usually you don't need to. So I think our best bet may be to explore the jail a little bit here. Alright, so let's put these away. Some of this stuff that we don't need right now. And I don't think I have enough leather for bellows either, although I can get quite a bit more using that couch. Let's put the yeast up there as well. Okay. Yeah, I can get tons of stuff from this furniture. I hate to destroy it though. And I'm gonna go ahead and plant this tree. Why not? The only question is, should I explore a different building, or should I just focus on exploring my building? And I think the answer is I'm going to explore this building here. There's gas in there. There's probably a couple of zombies. But I do have just a little window here before nightfall. About an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and use it. And once nightfall hits, I might go ahead and end the episode and just break it up a little bit. I might do another one. I almost certainly will do another one tonight. This is fun. Get my club ready, because I have the feeling I'm going to need it. Nope, I guess I don't need it. Oh, wait. I knew there was a second level. Nobody up here? Crazy. Well, at least I have tons of these hay bales now. How useful, not? Okay, well that was... Well, there's that gunshot noise again. I have no idea what that gunshot noise is. Maybe there's like a zombie with a gun. That would be weird and dangerous. Or maybe there's like non-zombie NPCs. I don't know, I'll have to discover that. We'll discover it together. I still have an hour before nightfall. And I'm just trying to do things around that I wouldn't want to do at night. Like poke around back here. Kind of hoping for like a last-minute short iron pipe. Ooh, there's a cabin or something out there as well. I must not have seen that previously. Well, maybe I can just pop in to this bookstore real quick and just kind of see what it's about. Maybe see how many zombies there are. I don't want to get into a massive fight with zombies, although I do have arrows now. Actually, we do the garage pretty safely. Let's do that instead. I need to do a bow, though. Alright, we'll get that going. Okay, there's that. And boom. Okay. No zombies. Ooh, there's a gun. I stick that on my inventory just in case I need it. Hunting rifle, what I would say is probably my favorite gun in the game. Grab that. Wonder if there's more uses for paper in this than there were in the vanilla. Surprised that there aren't more, you know, just roaming zombies around here. Well, that's the back porch. I'm going to scrap these chairs, make those into arrows. Alright. And then, should I try to pop in here? Oh wow, this gun holds more ammo than the vanilla hunting rifle. I guess they're going for this door over here. Okay, well that takes care of the zombies. That was convenient. Right on time, too. I don't have enough inventory space to do this justice, so let me just take care of that, scrap that. And put that there. I'll scrap these 2 iron arrows, take that. I better head back home. I guess I'll read these. These, I think, give me skill points. Yeah, it's just skill points. They don't teach me new skills. They just give me skills in particular areas, so. But it's cool. I like that system. I'll read the decorative paintings. Alright, we'll read all of these. So this is cool. I will have to do the rest of the store tomorrow, or, you know, on the next in-game day. I'm going to head back to my base after this one here. A little bonus to athletics, though. It's always good. Nice. Okay. Let's discreetly head back. Pretty terrified right now. Oh, there's a bird's nest. Nothing, of course. I do have a light. Okay. Well. And I don't see any zombies in these gel cells, which is kind of... Oh, shit. Well, that's a complication. Maybe if I just... Well, I think he's... I don't know if he's dead, but he's down. surprised he didn't die from all those bullet wounds. Well, now he's like going after like some support structure in there. See, he's back there and he's like taking out my walls. I don't like that. See if I can get him with this bow on the shoe here. Yeah, whatever. Well, I don't think there's much I can do about him, to be honest. Unless I can get an angle on one of these. No. I mean, I could go for the hunting rifle again. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to end the episode. I'll figure him out overnight, and we'll pick it up here next time on 7 Days to Die, War of the Walkers. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I don't die before the next... Oh, okay. You know what? Let's just finish this. I want that door gone anyway, so... And I know you cannot really see what's going on very well. In fact, I don't have the ability to light this up. Unless I have a candle. No. Okay, sorry guys. You just have to take my word. There's a zombie about to bust through this steel door. It's not really about to. They're certainly taking their sweet time. Let's see if I can get a headshot through the door. There we go. A couple of them, yeah. You may have to run for it. Can I repair this? Yep, I can. Still getting some shots through the door here. It's at 1100, as you can see. I do apologize, I know it's dark for the YouTube. I wasn't anticipating having to do this on this episode, but me and my curiosity got the better of me, and they're about to bust through, so... I got 3 shots in this gun. I think there's at least 2 zombies. Maybe 3. Looks to be at least 3. Maybe I'm better off running. I think I am. But that's one way through the door. Alright, I'm just gonna end the episode right here. And then next episode, I'll wait until 4 o'clock morning, daybreak, and then we'll go figure out what's going on in the jail. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on War of the Walkers.